Welcome to Mystery Handicap. It's a great weekend for horse racing at the fairgrounds in my hometown of New Orleans, and really it's a great weekend in New Orleans because it's Mardi Gras weekend. And I can tell you the party's going to start on Friday, and it's not going to end until Tuesday night, Mardi Gras Day. Should be a fun time down there in New Orleans. Let's take a look at race number 13. It's the Grade 2, the Risen Star Stakes. It's a mile and an eighth with a purse of $400,000. It is a Derby prep race with 50 points going to the winner. Basically, it's a win in your in race for the Kentucky Derby. Let's take a look at the field. Look at the one horse, Quiet as Midnight, 50 to 1. He's done all of his racing at Delta Downs, and with speed figures like that, he might as well stay at Delta Downs because that's not going to cut it in the Risen Star Stakes at the fairgrounds. Getting 50 to 1 on the one horse, Quiet as Midnight. Take a look at the two, Single Ruler at 30 to 1. He did break his maiden last time out, went about 2 3/4 at the fairgrounds, put up a decent speed figure. Getting 30 to 1 on Single Ruler, taking a big step up in class. By the way, I'm using daily racing form past performances for this race. Take a look at the three horse, Shaq Diesel at 30 to 1. Now, he has 3 wins, but his wins have come in maiden race and a couple start allowances. He doesn't do so well in stakes races. Taking a big step up in class here for Shaq Diesel. Getting 30 to 1 on the 3 horse. And there's the 4, Determinedly at 8 to 1. He may be forwardly placed in this race. 3 races back, he broke his maiden at Churchill, winning by 7 1/4. Last time out, an allowance race at the fairgrounds, by a neck. Gotta wonder if he can get the distance of a mile and an eighth. Getting 8 to 1 on the 4 horse. Determinedly. Take a look at the 5, Harlow Cap, at 8 to 1. Previously trained by Bob Baffert. They're trying to win some Derby points, so you got to take him out the Baffert barn because you're not going to win any Derby points with Baffert as your trainer, because he's disqualified from running horses in the Kentucky Derby. So he sent him to Steve Asmussen. I tell you, he was training with Bob Baffert all the way up until this past weekend. So he just joined the Asmussen barn. So Baffert trained him for this race. Last time out, he went to the lead like a lot of Baffert horses do. And he didn't look back, breaking his maiden by 4 1/2. John Velasquez makes the trip. He is a son of Justify. You better believe he'll be forwardly placed in this race as well. Getting 8 to 1 on Harlow Cap. I'm going to use Harlow Cap on my tickets. Take a look at the 6 horse, Angel of Empire, at 8 to 1. Trained by Brad Cox. Brad Cox, he's got some pretty good 3-year-olds. He's already won several Derby points races already. 2 races back, won an allowance 9 winners of 2 lifetime. And last time out, finished second behind the favorite in this race, Victory Formation. Losing by 3 lengths. Getting 8 to 1 on Angel of Empire. I don't think he's going to have any problems getting the distance in this one. Written by Luis Saez. Look at the 7 horse, Sun Thunder. He's a closer. Broke his maiden 2 races back at Oaklawn by 6 1/2. Last time out, finished 4th in the Southwest Stakes, trained by Kenneth McPeak. Getting 15 to 1 on the 7 horse, Sun Thunder. sired by Into Mischief. Take a look at the 8 horse at 6-1. Tapit's Conquest. Finished second in his maiden debut at Saratoga. He stretched him out to 1 mile and 16. He won that race by 3.5. Coming in off a layoff. Last time out at the fairgrounds, he lost by a neck. He kind of got pinched in on the rail. But even after getting pinched in on the rail, he made it a close one. I mean, he was coming through. I think this horse has a lot of potential. He's sired by Tapit. Getting Florent Giroux on board. Since 2016, Florent has won this race 3 times. Got a couple nice workouts coming into this race. I'm going to use Tapit's Conquest at 6-1 on my tickets. I think he's going to like the extra distance as well. Look at the 9 horse, Curly Jack, at 8-1. He won his maiden debut at Churchill Downs. He won the Grade 3 Iroquois in September of last year. They got ambitious and ran him in Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Finished 5th in that race. And last time out, finished 2nd to Instant Coffee. He's 8-1, trained by Tommy Amos. He's been keeping some pretty good company. Getting 8-1 with 9 horse, Curly Jack. And there's the 10, Two Phils, also at 8-1. He has 3 wins. Broke his maiden at Colonial Downs and won a minor stakes race at Canterbury. 2 races back, became a greater stakes winner, winning the Street Sense at Churchill Downs. Last time out, he finished 2nd to Instant Coffee in the Grade 3 LeCompte. He was coming into that race off of a layoff. You got to think it's going to be a little bit sharper in this race. And his 2nd off a layoff. He's got a nice workout coming into this race as well. Getting 8-1 on Two Phils. I'm going to use Two Phils on my tickets. Take a look at the 11 horse Silver Heist. Won his maiden debut at the fairgrounds and finished 3rd last time out, behind Determinedly and Tapit's Conquest. He put up a pretty nice speed figure though. He really increased the speed figures pretty nicely. Trained by Steve Asmussen. Getting 12-1 on 11 horse Silver Heist. Todd Pletcher trained 12 horse Cruppy. Now he's still a maiden, but he's been showing improvement in his last few races. Lost by a head last time out at Aqueduct. Side by Curly. Getting 15-1 on the 12 horse Cruppy. Then there's your morning line favorite at 3-1. Victory Formation, the number 13 horse. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He's won at 3 different racetracks. He showed increased speed figures in each race. He should have no problem at all getting the 1 mile and 8 distance. He's got some nice workouts coming into this race. He's getting Flavian Pratt, and he's going straight to the lead. Not sure if that 13th post position is going to hurt him at all. He is trained by Brad Cox. Getting 3-1 on your morning line favorite, Victory Formation. I will use Victory Formation on my tickets. And to close out this 14-horse field, Private Creed at 12-1, trained by Steve Asmussen. He's won more money than any other horse in this race, but it's all come on turf. So he's trying to make the move from turf to dirt, getting 12-1 on the 14-horse Private Creed. I think this is a very competitive race. I think this is an excellent betting race. You could use several of these on your tickets. I just think this is going to be a really good race. These are the horses that I'm going to use. I'm using Harlow Cap, Tapit's Conquest, Two Fills, and Victory Formation. The horse I'm going to pick to win, I'm going to go with the Brad Cox horse. But I'm not going with the morning line favorite. I'm going with the 8 horse, Tapit's Conquest. I'm going to tell you, I could probably find a spot for Curly Jack on my tickets as well. I just think this is a fun race. It's going to be a fun handicapping race. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know who you're picking in the Grade 2 Risen Star Stakes. Good luck.